Okay, Billy boy.
We're on?
We're on.
Hey, I had to adjust the mic. How you doing, folks? Thank you. Welcome to another issue of Postcards from Lowell.
Woo! Oh, wait a minute, what's going on?
Fire away.
You started?
Yeah.
Lights,
Rolling.
camera,
Rolling.
sound,
Rolling.
action.
Thank you. Very good. Nice
Gosh, you
going.
couldn't wait 2 seconds while I went to the restroom?
No,
I don't know what...
We waited, what, how long last week for you? I don't want to bring that up because I'm a forgiving guy.
No, it's in my contract. You're supposed to not bring it up.
No, there's not in there that I have to forgive, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, read the fine print.
Fine print.
Anyway, welcome to Postcards from Lowell. And as we tell you, these are Postcards from Lowell. We have one here, courtesy of Chris Susi and
Megan Jones.
yes.
Instagram famous.
And they actually bought that in Lowell.
Yes.
And our friends from Vermont, Conrad and Deborah, look at that, check that out.
That
Isn't
beautiful.
it? That is a vintage Lowellian, like me.
Yes.
Lowell, Mass. Oh, God, that
That
goes
postcard's
back.
probably older than me.
I think
It could very well be.
And they gave us this one too. There's another. That was just so thoughtful.
That was one of
They
the
sent them
factory buildings.
all the way from Vermont.
for Vermont.
Yeah.
Vermont.
So all these buildings now have been rehabbed into offices and housing and
Housing, right? A lot
retail
of,
and what have
some
you.
elderly housing. They got a place for me already, hon.
Alfie says hello from Tybee. Hi, Alfie.
B, Ty B, how you doing? Thanks for joining
And
us.
Joan is watching.
Joan.
Oh, Joe.
So it's kind of
Alpine
nice.
Helen is here. It's a balmy 43 degrees in Lowell.
Oh, wow. That's
Happy
warm.
holidays to
That-
all.
Joan phone.
Joan phone. Say hi.
Hi.
Why are you saying hi?
I don't know.
No one's on it.
You always ask me to.
Well, you know, if I said, hurl yourself off a cliff, would you? No. Anyway, and thank you, Joan. And Joan for the Lowell sign. And look what we have in front there. We took it off of here because it kept falling.
Yes.
Our radio station.
WONY.
NY. Oh, my. Do we have a bulletin coming in?
No, I like making the noise.
Anyway, we're broadcast live on WONY, and I have a surprise for you.
Yes.
I talked to 11 of my neighbors in putting an antenna in their yard. So this signal now is not just reaches our yard and across the street. This reaches several neighborhoods, and I have them heading north. So they will be in Lowell by the year 2077.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so
fantastic.
then that's our goal.
If we exceed 100 miles, Bill, you know we have to start complying with FCC regulations.
No, we don't. Only if they know about you.
Oh,
You think FCC watches Postcards from
no.
Lowell?
I mean, you
Well,
know,
last week we had about 200 viewers.
that's fantastic.
200 on Postcards from Lowell.
on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
And postcardsfromlowell.com. Thank you, Adam Messer.
And that's on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can watch us anytime,
Yes.
day or night. You get up for a midnight snack. Boom. Put on your computer.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube
Yeah,
and binge.
right.
You know, if you're up anyway, you're not going to be
If
sleeping.
you take baths like I do, you can just put it on in the background.
yeah.
While you're bathing.
Oh,
Hanging on the
bathing
wall.
background
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting.
They're wondering
Why
why
not?
wouldn't your roommates be wondering why you're laughing every time you go in the
No, you know what
bathroom?
I'm wondering is why I have to clean the tub before I take a bath every time I get in.
Well, that's a call
Well,
for
Jeannie
another
Brazilian is in her kitchen and she's listening and watching
That's
this.
good.
Jeannie.
Just so you can watch it anywhere.
She's stopped all of her daredevil activities like trampolines, skiing,
Trampoline Jean.
rope climbing,
Rope climbing Jeannie.
and sometimes mopping the floor could be a challenge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Depends on how you're dressed. Go ahead, it's your line. It depends how
Is
you're
your
dressed.
Justin glass?
Is Carol on yet? Have you seen
no,
her?
no
Well,
Carol yet.
Good. I just...
Carol.
Carol, my sweet daughter, gave me this Justin glass. I love it.
Yeah.
Today's treat in it is coffee with whipped cream.
Called whipped leche.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my Lowell glass, and Bill and Marion got it for me in Lowell.
In Lowell.
Because I wasn't invited on the trip.
Well, you were.
No.
No, we left the invitation tacked to the door when we drove off.
Yeah.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Anyhow, welcome everyone. As you know, if you've never seen the show before, you are in for a hoot treat and a half. Because here's how it works. I tell a true story from my childhood back in Lowell,
Massachusetts.
Yeah, and this one here, we keep it in the season. It's Christmas season.
Yeah, don't
And
you feel it?
I love Christmas. It's a great time. So next week we'll have to have like a really Christmassy Christmas show.
Oh, well, that'd be
But
fun.
since we're in the season, I'm going to tell you a Christmas story.
Yes. This is before they had Christmas.
Last
How
week
old
I
is?
mentioned that for years we didn't have any lights on the tree because they were dangerous. My father was Safety Sam, we called him. Oh, you can't have electricity on a dead tree. That's
Right,
dangerous.
dry tree.
So we finally get the bulbs.
Yes.
Now he wants to up the game. He saw an ad somewhere, or someone told him that if you buy this, it looked like cotton candy, but it was white. If you buy this and put it on the tree near the bulbs, it will shine through it and make it look like its bulbs are coming through snow.
Yes.
So he gets like a big bag of it. And we're ripping them off like, as I said, like cotton candy and putting them on the tree. We're decorating the tree and something different. So we're kids, so we're barefoot in the house and and then some of it got on the floor and then, we're jumping up and down. Ow, ow, ow. And we looked at our hands a little starting to bleed. What the hell's that? And he reads it. It was actually spun glass that they made it out of. So when it
Fiberglass.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And it was thin as cotton candy. It was the same consistency of cotton candy, but it was freaking glass.
Oh my!
And I'm telling you, we couldn't get the pieces that dropped on the rug. They were so small. So we had to wear our shoes that Christmas
Oh my gosh!
to avoid jumping up and down going, ow, ow. So you think my father would say, take it off now, leave it on there. It's already up. We didn't have any pets pulling it off, but there was always a piece that ended up on the floor. And if you walked in there barefoot and forgot, you'd be, ow, ow, ow. So that was the ow, ow decoration.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, for someone that's safety inclined.
You would think.
So safety inclined.
You can read the package.
That he would do that to his loving family.
Did it look good?
Well, he had already spent money for it. And back then, you didn't get money back in a hurry,
Right.
I guess. Once the package was open and it was all over a tree, it was hard. So, he wasn't going to throw it away, man. That would be like throwing money away on that 75-cent tree.
That was before the safety laws.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he was tops on safety unless it cost him. And then he threw safety to the wind, and our little Lowell feet were all cut up. And then my mother, who was, she cleaned like Marianne.
Yeah.
Marianne,
Just keeps the house clean.
Oh my God, clean. I mean, chasing a piece of dust that happened to run in. I mean, that's the way Marianne and my mother would, right? I mean, so anyway, so my mother would say, "Don't you dare bleed on that carpet."
Don't bleed on the carpet.
So we had to hop to the bathroom, wash our bloody feet off, and then put our slippers
That's
on.
terrible.
I'm thinking,
And he didn't take it off the tree.
no, you already spent money for it. No way.
Oh, here's a question. Did
Yeah.
you save it for the next year?
Oh,
That made one appearance only.
Okay.
We would have celebrated
At
Christmas
my house, it would have stayed on
in the cellar.
until it fell to there was nothing left.
No, and we knew enough. When it was time to take the tree down, no one wanted to take the decoration
Oh.
off because that was ow to get the deck. And
the
speaking of that, I broke a Christmas ball today.
that was good luck. I don't know.
I'm sitting in the
Every
chair.
year, who doesn't break the bulb?
Well, I'm sitting in it. It's already hung up there
It's
without
fiddling.
breaking any. And I'm, and I reach over and I grab it and drop it and all gone. So there's one that is less bill
One bill.
on our tour.
Joan says that's a dingy thing to do.
Yes, it was.
No,
That's
no.
my father's
Yeah,
expression. What a dingy thing.
Yeah, put the fiberglass on the tree.
Yeah.
And Carol
Hey,
is
Joni.
with us. Carol has been with us right along.
Okay, all I'm saying is, Joni, watch the mail for a swell
Ooh.
surprise.
Oh.
Not expensive at all, just swell.
Things are generally back in order with the mail. Everything's kind of like back on time a little bit.
Yeah, and I was about to go back to work. Carol asked me to straighten up the post office because she mails a lot of stuff, and she says, Dad, you got to go back. And I said, you know what, I will. Since you live in Alabama, I'll go alphabetically. That's the first state alphabetical in the country. I'll start there and end up in Wyoming. I will straighten out the post office. But I didn't have to because she found out even though a package she mailed wasn't scanned anywhere, it did get delivered. So she kept checking on it because the
Then she was
people-
trying to track it, you know?
Yeah.
And she kept, it's not where it's supposed to be. And it's not tracking anywhere.
weird.
All of a sudden it ends up delivered in California.
Yeah. So I was going to go back to work just to solve that nonsense.
I thought in the beginning of the whole COVID thing, I thought Mary Ann was going to go back to nursing, you know? I thought they were going to call everybody up and be like, come in, come in, come in.
I'm ready.
Yeah. You don't want to spend more time with Bill? Mary Ann?
Oh, I would love to.
Why am I not laughing? 2/3 of this show is. I would spend more time with me. That wouldn't be a problem.
Well, there's no escaping you.
No. Why would you want to?
Look,
Anyway, I got to show the phone number.
who are you giving biscuits to? Not an endorsement.
Not an endorsement. Paul Newman, Newman's Own. 100% of profits go to charity. That was a man. That is a business.
A product that happens to be here, not an endorsement.
It is not an endorsement any more than
Moxie!
is
Get
an
your Moxie.
endorsement. Moxie, invented in Lowell, same as CVS was. Invented in Lowell.
Wow.
And if either of those companies want to be a sponsor,
Sure.
we can't ask them.
Oh, I asked Moxie. They haven't returned my call.
Oh, okay. But I
I
mean,
meant to show that to Al when he
I was
was
going
here.
to ask
the other night.
CVS, but I forgot how to spell it.
It's a tough one.
You know, we had to replace all of our Christmas ornaments almost every year because between the dogs and my brother,
Well, what would your brother do?
he would fall over his own feet.
Into the tree.
Into the tree. The tree would
Tragedy
go over.
bag.
There go all the glass bulbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Christmas memories. Whether they're good or bad, these are Christmas memories.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, if anyone would like to call.
Why are we having people call? People are on holiday. Nobody wants
Well,
to.
I know it, but you know what? I'm saying, there they are looking at these two handsome faces.
Right.
One of them, which is available, this face is available, this face is taken.
Yeah.
Anyway, if they're interested in meeting you, or seeing you, or dating you, or doing anything to you that you would like,
Violence is usually the thing.
no, throw violence. We don't want violence.
No violence.
We just.
But you know, I got a lot of grief, Bill.
Oh, look! The Adam.
Hang it up so it'll carry
Oh,
through.
look at. Oh, man, that's the extension, too. The lady phone's ringing.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Thank you for calling WMY. 99
Oh, my. 99.9.
Everywhere.
AM and FM dial.
Joy. Yeah, how can we help
Oh, I got music. They're playing music on the radio.
you? Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, thank you for calling in. You watch the show on Facebook or on YouTube?
No, this is my first time, but I heard that you people could maybe give me some advice.
Oh, we'll tell you where to go.
We haven't done that segment yet, but now we are.
Oh, we'll tell her where to go.
For sure.
Yeah. Fire away. What's your question?
What's the matter?
Well, it seems like when I try to mail a letter, it doesn't go where I need it to go, and it's only 15 miles away.
Oh, I'm the expert.
You're the expert.
Okay.
So I want to know what I can do or who I can complain to get this letter moving a little faster.
Well, first of all, you started in the right place.
Yes.
As a retired postal
worker,
employee,
yes.
as a retired one, I know all the ins and outs. I know everything, all the up to the date, latest things in the post office, technically and everything, up to 30 years ago.
Oh, that's very nice, but I'm also having trouble with my turkey. The thermometer in the turkey just isn't working well, and it's supposed to pop when it's finished. but it popped right out, broke the glass to the oven, and my turkey's ruined with shattered glass.
Oh,
so what
gosh.
can I do
Like my
about
Christmas balls.
turkey?
Yes, I can sort of kind of answer that. I think your oven temperature had to be above 500 degrees to make this happen.
You know, my neighbors next door, they are making a little bit of noise, and I'm really kind of a nice person, and I don't want to say anything, but they're really kind of ticking me off, and I need to tell them to lower it down, especially after 11 o'clock at night. Do you have any advice for that?
We gave her the turkey advice. We gave her the postal advice. Well, you want to try this one?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I missed. Did I get your name?
You know, my car isn't running very well either. It seems like it's putting along, and it's going to cost me some money to get it fixed. Yikes!
You got to go out on the corner with a bucket, like the fire department, or a shoe,
Excellent.
or a shoe, and
A
just
boot.
stand out there and say, "My car's
But
broke."
my water pressure is not so good.
Oh.
And so I can't do anything. I can't even take a halfway decent shower. It's
Ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you see that this was a helpline or tip line?
I'm asking for all the help. I can't look at. I've got this shitful granddaughter that she won't pay any attention to me, and I want to know what I can do about little shitful granddaughter.
Well, okay.
Yes.
I can handle that because I happen to have a shitful granddaughter.
Yes.
And the problem with it is she's happy about being a shitful granddaughter.
Yes.
So
But if she lives so far away, I can't really keep in touch with her
Oh, wow.
on a regular basis.
I would say stop sending her envelopes full of money. You're probably
If you're
spoiling her.
definitely-
No, my money is in the bank. No one's going to get my money. Everybody knows that.
No
I'm
wonder
a
she's
tight.
mad at you.
Well, the bank might. You should check into your interest rate.
And you know, I also have problem with this Christmas shopping stuff. Do you ever try to go Christmas shopping in a?
Yeah.
It's really crowded out there. There's no quiet time. I can't look around. Nobody's paying me any attention, and I really am having a hard time. Do you have any help with Christmas? You want to do my Christmas shopping for me?
Is that a reach right now, Bill?
Yeah, okay.
And
Oh,
also-
hello, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
listen. While we're talking about Christmas shopping,
Yes.
you know, I want to know what do you get someone who you think has everything?
Oh, that's
and there's got
easy.
to be a little simple trick.
That's easy. You sign them up for adoption services.
Oh,
without
sign
their
it! I
knowledge.
don't want to sign anything. I signed a piece of paper the other day, and holy smoke! Now I'm contracted to do something that I didn't even want to do, but I signed that
Yeah.
silly piece of paper on the bottom.
Recurring charges.
I just want to know one thing, because we're going to have it changed. How did you find this number?
I just pressed numbers and boom, it came up like a magic. You must be wired into my
we are
phone.
fully integrated into
We were
madness.
wired. We were definitely
Oh,
wired.
look at the wiring isn't going so well in the house either. So I'm in a pickle.
Ma'am, how old is your house?
The house
Yeah.
it was built in 1935.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a problem with the phone line. Oh my gosh, Bill! I've never heard. I had no complainers, and that was the. She has problems, Bill.
Mary Ann, what did you think of that beauty?
Dumper.
Holy
smoke.
She was leading up to "I want to date you," and then you slammed the phone on.
I don't think she was
I
leading
think
up
that
to
was a
that.
wise decision.
I don't think she had any intention.
I don't think you want to go
She
there.
called a random number and she just starts laying out all her business and using adjectives I've never heard, like shitful.
Again, you're not going to have no date's going to be perfect.
This wasn't a date.
Oh, hold on
Holy
a second.
smoke.
Hello.
WOMY.
Oh my.
Hello.
This is Alpine Helen calling from Lowell.
Oh.
How you doing?
Hey, Alpine.
I figured you needed somebody nice after that woman. Oh my God, what was she on? Some kind of speed or something?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm saying, this guy's so desperate that she would have done very nicely. For
I really don't think she was calling in for me. She was a category 5 housewife sickness.
She must have thought you were like a Dear Abby or something. I don't
That's
know.
what
But
I think.
I'm just calling to tell you the weather report in Lowell.
Oh, thank you,
Oh, fire
Alpine.
away.
It's 43 and clear.
Wow.
Queer?
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the weather can get very strange in Lowell.
Yeah.
When the breeze comes off.
Thank you very much. Is there any breeze?
Is there any what?
Breeze. Wind.
Nope, nothing. Zero. Zippo. Nada.
No
Oh,
wind.
out.
43 degrees.
Yeah.
Is it clear or cloudy?
She said clear.
Well,
Oh, you did
Clear,
say
but-
clear.
it's cloudy too, so
All
whatever.
right, so it's clearly.
How close are you to the power plant?
Not as close as that lady that called. She was a smart.
She was
let me
amped
tell
up. You're right.
First of all, I always try to look at the good side of a potato. Now, she was nice enough to call.
It was excellent.
Yeah, she had a few problems here and there.
Yeah.
Might have fallen on her head once or twice. But that doesn't mean she's not a nice person.
Yeah, no, she's perfectly nice.
Yeah.
She sounded genuine in her complaints.
She sounded like someone I went with a long time.
Yeah.
Well, if you think she's so wonderful,
Yeah?
then I think you should go out with her, Ted.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have caller ID, and there's no real way to track her down. So.
Oh, don't worry. She'll call back. She'll have more problems. That woman is a walking problem.
But you know what? You know what, Alpine? She didn't have one problem that I could not fix.
There you go.
I'm an
She
optimist.
sounds like the perfect one for you then.
Yeah, I can be busy fixing things and not being around her.
Well, you
Okay,
can fix
well,
her
have
things.
fun with that. And on that note, I just want to say happy holidays, and I'll check in again another time for the weather.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Alpine. Thank you so much for thinking of us.
Quick question: Have I been forgiven for the whole lead pipe thing?
No.
It was an internet rumor, had some validity to it, and I spread it without checking into it. There is no depleted uranium in the pipes of Lowell, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately.
Okay. Well, whatever. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Good night.
Say hi to
Happy
Ace for
holidays.
us. Well, wasn't that nice? The weather girl, Alpine
Yeah.
Ellen, calls in.
She gets mixed up a little, I think, because it's cloudy and clear.
A little each.
Yeah,
It can be that way.
that was a shitful weather report.
They call it Cleety. Cleety.
Cleety, clear cloudy.
Yeah, Cleety. It was a Cleety day.
It's a Cleety day.
It was a Cleety day, a rainy
Oh,
night.
We went walking to the park.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk real good.
I talk real
Park.
good. Went to the park. We were gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers.
Well, they were out of them again.
Solid,
Pilgrim.
solid Massachusetts.
That's
It's all in
right.
Massachusetts, yeah. Yeah.
Teddy Ballgame. Well, he was from California.
Yeah,
And the Duke, what was the Duke born in? Illinois, was it?
heaven. He was straight from heaven.
Yeah, probably.
Mm. What?
So with that, Joni says, nice Moxie sign. We also
Oh,
have
yes, thank you. Jim.
Amanda Cooper Adams
Hey, Amanda.
watching.
And she
And she
said,
says, that woman needs some help.
Yeah. Well, she called the right place.
You gotta help this woman.
everyone's harsh on her. I'm glad she made a mistake and called here. Other people
Yeah.
would have treated her harshly.
Well, we're missing.
But we were gentlemanly.
Yes.
Even Marianne, our director, never said a word.
Didn't
She
cut her
sat
off.
there. No, didn't cut her off.
Oh, I was loving this. This guy, you guys were like
Yeah.
wondering what
Well,
to
you
do
probably
with
could
this.
relate to her more. I mean, she probably doesn't have a man around, and this is
No, the real man.
clearly not a real man who could have like solved some issues.
Yeah.
But Marianne fixes a lot of stuff herself, so she
You bet.
Yeah.
she doesn't need all that.
Although but she does have a real man around. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Amanda, how you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for joining us. We love our family.
We have a very special, it's important, we say very special episode of Postcards from Lowell next week. We're going to Christmas it up.
Yep.
And
But it's the week after that's going to be earth-shattering.
mega Christmas
And we'll give you a little clue.
extravaganza.
The first weekend in January, we're doing this live. We're going remote. WOMY. Oh my. We'll be remote at the Shady Objects nudist camp.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Live from the volleyball game.
I can hardly wait.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I can hardly
This is
wait.
what I look for all year.
Yeah, me too. And it's
Yeah.
going to be a treat, you know. And so anyway, leave your socks at home, folks, and
It's generally a lot of Caucasians. It's just coincidentally. So bring bring your sunglasses. That's all I'm saying. When you go to the volleyball game, bring your sunglasses. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of reflections, Bill.
as they say in a nudist camp, it's not about being naked.
No.
It's about enjoying nature.
That's right.
And so we can do both.
Yeah.
Because we ain't about either one.
I think we were legally obligated to say clothing optional.
CO.
It's a clothing optional recreational area.
You know, I think I'm going to be busy that day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think you guys
you
are on
certainly
your
will be. Hitting those buttons and turning that camera.
You haven't lived till you see clothing optional people jump, set, and spike.
And do you have that, like the close-up? You can do the close-up real good.
I'll practice the Zoom.
The Zoom, yeah.
Okay, I got to tell you
Some things really mess with the autofocus, I'm just saying.
You know the girl we met when we were playing cribbage at the Mexican restaurant, the girl that works in the supermarket?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Star Market?
Yeah.
Well, the
Can we
day
give her a name?
before I went there, when I bought, I had 2 bags of stuff, right?
Yep.
And she was bagging them. And so she put the eggs on the bottom, and then the buns I bought. Right?
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I don't want to put them on the top." I said, "Don't worry about it. Throw them, drop kick them in. I don't care. Shove them in. Slam dunk them. Just throw them in the bag. It's not a problem." And she says, "Really?" I says, "Are you having problem letting go of my buns?" And on that, thanks for watching.
Grocery humor.
Little GH. We love you. See you next week. Tell
Bye,
all your
everybody.
friends about it, and thanks for watching.
Go to
We do appreciate it.
postcardsandlowell.com.